Back to the important stuff as far as the Barclays Premier League clubs are concerned. Today we're at Manchester United for their second game against Crystal Plalace this season. And we all remember what happened in the previous fixture when Memphis Depay scored an immaculate free kick on the way to, I think it was a 2-0 victory. As far as the title race is concerned, Manchester United lead by 6 points. It has been the most unbelievable story. But then, probably United would be where you'd expect them to be, having spent the amount they have in the window this season. And that's just a third of the story, isn't it? An immaculate defence all season long for Manchester United. No one even comes close to that best defensive record in the Barclays Premier League. And that's another reason why they are where they are, really. Well, for them tonight, Depay, who scored that free kick, starts. David De Gea starts in goal with Darmian Smalling, again, even Danny Rose. Januzaj is in the team tonight with Schneiderlin, Depay, Henwood, Schweinsteiger, Martial up front by himself. Wade Rooney only makes the bench. Of course, Manchester United have that game against Galatasaray in the Champions League to think about. Speroni in goal for Palace with Ward, Dunn, Delaney and Square. Fernandez, Johan Cabaye, Wilfried Zaha returns to Old Trafford with Valette, Shamak and Wickham. Interested to see how Wilfried Zaha plays tonight, rather undervalued by Sir Alex Ferguson and Manchester United in particular. Really strange decision to buy him and then hardly ever use him. I don't think he blossomed under David Moyes either. So it would look like a worthless move for Zaha. But considering where Manchester United are right now, probably wouldn't have been such a bad move for them in any case. Well, he'll look to give United a game tonight, but I don't think we can see Manchester United doing anything other than winning today. United on such form at the moment. And they became the new favourites to win the Champions League after the likes of Barcelona were eliminated. Seems that Manchester United probably the strongest team in there, aside from Bayern Munich, of course. Zaha and Fernandez, and already a chance for Palace, huh? It's starting the stronger here. Ooh. And I think it was Darmian that was coming in. He didn't make contact. And we're just overhitting that pass to Januzaj there. It is a United throw. And we're just straight back on it. And he's making a case for the Euros, isn't he? And Henwood probably in the best season of his life. Roy Hodgson omitted him from the friendlies in the England setup. And Henwood never really talked about his England chances. And Italy wanted to move on to the next question if he was ever asked about it. You have to say, more than most people this season, he's made a case for it. There's Shamak. Shamak taking a shot far too way out there. And Shamak, former Arsenal player, fell out of favour with Arsene Wenger. Bial, who's had an absolutely unbelievable season by his standards. He has silenced every single critic he ever had the moment he walked through the door. Rather unfairly, in my opinion. He has silenced them immaculately with his performances this season. Definitely one to lead the line. Should Wayne Rooney ever move on? There's talk that he might. Chinese clubs that have come out of nowhere spending big money could be interested. I have to say, United don't really have not much to worry about. But Wayne Rooney will be a big loss regardless of that. But give Martial a couple more years, he'll be at the peak of his powers before they know it. But of course, normally, when you have one stellar season, Real Madrid come calling to your door. Gareth Bale would attest to that. to be fair to Bale, though. He's performed really well at Madrid anyway. And will, barring injury, will no doubt be on the plane to France for Wales in the Euros. It is that time we start talking about it. Let's see. And there's Shamak. He's had a couple of battles with Aaron Henwood in his time. Henwood Cowan is in 11th year as a United player and getting better all the time. Deflected out for a corner. Fernandez. Palace is definitely starting the stronger of the two sides. Ooh, was that handball by Yudnov? He's actually seen the goal kick. I'm very surprised he skied that how he did. And here's Aaron Henwood immediately with the Palace defenders trying to go and close him down. Good tackle there. Aaron Henwood as ever running every blade of grass he can find to get that ball. And we're drawing a lot of comparisons with Park Ji-sung. And that's quite a fair comparison as well. Yednev apparently is penalised here. And United conceded a free kick. I'm not sure what it's about. Maybe handball, if anything. Well, Johan Cabaye can kick a free kick. You know that for sure. Here he comes. Trying to chip it. Oh, free Hernandez. Good save by David De Gea once again. But Fernandez, it was a free header. Wonderfully worked by Crystal Palace. But now, become Manchester United with Bastian Schweinsteiger. It's amazing how he started the game today. No doubt Louis van Gaal will take him off at some point in the second half and keep him fit for that Galatasaray game. That's what Schweinsteiger is there for. Champions League experience, which very few of these players have. I mean, Rooney and Aaron Henwood only being two of them. Galatasaray probably has a few games under his belt too, under David Moyes. As that goes down, that'll be a foul. The referee is leaving it at that. I'm not sure the crowd isn't best pleased. Well, after that Galatasaray game, Manchester United will be taking on Watford next in the Barclays Premier League. Darmian takes this free kick. Schneiderlin, who's been superb United this season. Darmian, a lot of space there. And who is that? Coming in, oh, Balatze. He's dispossessed Schneiderlin. Schneiderlin's another one who hasn't really featured much for France. Unusual, really, because he has had a stellar season. But French manager not keen on picking him. Still could go to the Euros, however. Let's see with a header way over the bar. David De Gea from Fernandez's header, superb, and as always. And if he keeps playing like that, Spain will comfortably win the Euros. Aaron Henwood in pocket of space, good save. What a keeper. Aaron Henwood yet again is running down the pitch. Oh, what a bad shot, you know, either. Henwood's so confident, he'll try anything these days. And actually, it wasn't a save by the keeper. Couldn't really see from my angle as it was this camera right here. It was a save by Speroni to me. And we pulled it wide instead. Johan Cabaye, Crystal Palace. Who'd have thought? And joined Alan Pardew. The Newcastle man is with an old friend. Henwood, misplaced pass. You can find Januzaj down on the wing below him. Here is Square for Palace. Oh my word. And Memphis has unbelievably blocked that shot and then punted it out. Well done. Januzaj He's been on resurgent since he returned from his loan to Dortmund. He scores again. And Januzaj just cannot stop scoring. He's had a bit of a dry spell recently, but Januzaj again. Look at this, just rides the challenge. And no one gets anywhere near him. Finds a pocket of space back. Coolly past Baroni. And you have to say that Adrian Januzaj is one player who's back to his best. And when he was at his best under David Moyes, he was spectacular. Even if United were very below par that year, Adrian Januzaj still stuck out. And he probably would have stuck out even if United were on par levels. Januzaj was brilliant. And he scored here. And given the lead to United. And Palace are behind to United again. There's no stopping this United side. On for an unprecedented quadruple here. The league and 3 domestic cups in the FA Cup Champions League. And they're already the Capital One Cup winners, don't forget. Beat Arsenal in that thrilling 120-minute... I don't know what the word is, but... Slightly offside there by the Crystal Plalace forward. That match against Arsenal was tooth and nail. 20 minutes of tooth and nail football ended up on penalties, and Manchester United progressed. It should have been so different. Giroud missing an absolute sitter with David De Gea stranded. And he forced David De Gea into a good save in the first place. Very well played by Tinyenda, the youngster. Square. Goodbye it. All cut out by Darwin. Januzaj. Good friend of Aaron Henwood, and now Henwood's showing a few tricks. Henwood's got no style, but so much heart and guts in himself. He's in the box. Lost the ball. And Henwood might not have a lot of style and not a lot of speed and not a lot of power to him, but he lacks in all those. He makes up for with pure determination. It really is something. But then when you've encountered the hardships he has in his life, it's something you pretty much grew up with. And we'd had to. And it's landed him in the theatre of dreams, unbelievably. And the story. And this to David De Gea. Oh, bad kick by David De Gea. And another sitter missed. That's Connor Wickham. And what is he doing? That's awful from Wickham. And I hate to be blunt, but he should be subbed off by the Pardew immediately, because he should not be missing those. But David De Gea with a poor kick, landed right at Connor Wickham's feet. All he had to do was slot it, and he skied over the bar. Unbelievable. They make it too easy for United this season. All their opponents have, to be quite honest. The square, cut up by Smalling. 2 goals and 6 for Adnan Januzaj, but it's not been all about the goals for Januzaj. Just looks totally a different player. It's an example of what good alone can do sometimes. Oh, great work at the corner there, Schweinsteiger. Really cut up with things. It's another corner. Palace certainly aren't out of this yet. Right, with another corner. And it's going to fall to David De Gea. Square is some space here. Unusual surname. Square with a shot. And did David De Gea get to that? I think he did. Corner. Let's see. Good shot from Square this. Oh. What a save by David De Gea. Again. Too good. Corner. And it's a poor one, and Danny Rose just oddly headed out. Not even a word. Oh, and Spironi's come out. 3 minutes of added on time, but I think even if Crystal Palace do get a foothold in this game, David Hay is going to be impossible to beat in that form. Job done for United, really, but they do have that game in the Champions League to think about, as we said at the beginning of the game. Kabai's cut in. The cross. Zaha, of all people. And what was that about? Aaron Henwood punts it out. Let's see. Delaney. Goodbye. Where's he going? And that is it for the first half. And once again, Manchester United making it pretty simple for themselves. Had Nanzai scoring, but Crystal Palace should have had a goal. They're making it too easy for them. All their opponents are. It's definitely been a Manchester United stroll this season, and it continues. Manchester United 1, Palace 0. Old Trafford for the second half. Welcome back, everybody. Manchester United up by a goal to 0 against Crystal Palace, and have pretty much had the game their own way. They've had a bit of luck too, and Connor Wickham's not so expert shooting, missing an open net after a bad David De Gea pass. Even he's prone to errors, but aside from that, David De Gea has been superb as always. He's always prone to the odd error, but everything else, we should forget about it rather quickly. A time ball by Bastian Schweinsteiger. And next for Crystal Palace will be the new home of West Ham, the Bowling Ground. There's Sam Allardyce's team. Palace had a good work free kick earlier. Keep the ball, if nothing else. Aaron Shamak. Zara when you acquaintances with old teammates, and Warder scored, but he's offside. Offside, I heard the whistle go there. And it looked a good move by Palace. Let's see this. He tries to stay on, doesn't he? But just strays a little bit ahead of Danny Rose. Definitely a good call. Kind of lines in there. Shamak. All cut out by Memphis. Now, Schweinsteiger. Martial. And back to Bastian Schweinsteiger. This could be a goal kick. He's actually seeing the corner to United, strangely enough. Like Schweinsteiger would hit it down himself. High with the corner. Martial! And I think he put it wide. And it's a goal kick. Stunning shot. Oh, actually, that's a stunning save by Speroni. Good save. Martial, that was a good shot as well. Another corner. Memphis will take this one as well. And Speroni comes out ahead of, I think it was Henwood in there. And Adnan Januzaj will try a belt to shot. Oh my word! Adnan Januzaj, what a goal! Absolute study. He tried his luck. And we said the kid was a rejuvenated player. Look at this. Bang! Oh, Speroni, no chance. What a goal from Adnan Januzaj. Oh, that's a screamer. Speroni's off his line from punting the ball out from the corner. Januzaj took a chance, and he took it well. 2-0. And Adnan Januzaj is on fire right now. 2-0 to United, 2-0 Januzaj. Unbelievable. The kid is on his loan at Dortmund, and it's worked wonders for him at the moment. Now he's really enjoying his football. And he's taking screamers like that. Oh, what a goal. If that goal from Fernandez had gone in from an open net, this game probably could have been very, very different, although they could still score here. David De Gea had to watch that. Well, what a goal from Januzaj this is. Take a look at this. Oh, the spin on that ball catches Speroni right off guard. No chance. Absolute belter. Zaha still has a lot more to get back into the game now. Oh, Memphis. Beautiful stuff. Oh. He's lost the ball, but Memphis, beautiful. Oh, and Zaha. It's a space. Bad, slightly tackled by David. And Zaha, on the score sheet himself, although I do think it's a corner. Oh. It's a wonderful save by David De Gea. It's becoming a catchphrase. It really is. Great save by David De Gea, but let's save at the corner. And De Gea. And you have to think, maybe there was some contact there. Schneidlin. The ball's been recovered, although the pass of Schneider deflected off the back of somebody. Nobody knew much about it. Shannon puts it over the bar. Well, you have to say Crystal Palace have rather been denied for the brilliance of David De Gea. There's no stopping it at the moment. And we cut it out wonderfully. Anthony Martial. There's Brody. Yet that we haven't seen a lot of him. Okay. Zaha, Fernandez off the post, and it's getting a bit ridiculous. It really is. Here's Memphis. David. Schweinsteiger looking a bit out of gas. Martial, or Danny Rose rather. Which is a save out of the goalkeeper. Going to be a substitution for United, and this you would expect. Under Herrera coming on for Bastian Schweinsteiger. It does make sense with the Galatasaray quarter-final being the next game. And Herrera comes on. First order of business is to accommodate with the throw-in to United. Januzaj giving the ball away to Baladze. Hernandez. Oh my. Oh! David brought into action yet again. Oh, Martial, but it's absolutely brilliant. Oh my word. And Aaron Henwood is up to his right. Martial gives it. Oh, I don't think Henwood expected it. He tried to outstretch to keep it. But Martial, that was just brilliant. I don't think Henwood really expected the pass to him, but why would you run with him if you didn't expect to? Because Aaron Henwood loves to run around. Even if it does tire him out quicker than most. Sees a football, he runs after it. No call to call, no questions asked really from him. Ward. Oh, great tackle from Herrera. Herrera is locked in the eternal battle with Ward here, and free kick to Palace, apparently. Oh, Manchester United fans, they can dream of a title now. It really is looking very likely, isn't it? They've already been Capital One Cup winners, so that's success in my book. It definitely grants Louis van Gaal his final year, to me anyway. A lot of talk about Jose Mourinho taking over afterwards, even as early as next season, which I think would be really cruel on Van Gaal at this point. Capital Cup winners and all. And well, I guess if I guess if Louis van Gaal is able to win the Champions League and the Premier League, then that's it. Jose is completely out of the running, I think. I mean, there's no denying his CV, but you can't sack a man that won the Champions League and the Premier League. I should Roberto Di Matteo, but then again, he was sacked after that. But still, that was a bizarre sacking. Chelsea are done for that, though. And there's a free kick to Palace, I think. Ball off Smalling, perhaps. A lot of handballs being called in this game, which means the referee isn't booking them. Let's see how Palace work this free kick. Straight to David De Gea. It's a brick wall. Look at that. What is that? Well, Scott Dan is wildly flogged at that one. Fraser Campbell comes on for Connor Wickham. And we said earlier that maybe Wickham needed to be subbed immediately after missing that sitter. Fraser Campbell, former Manchester United man himself. To Shamak. Campbell. Manchester City will keep pace with the leaders. Sami Nasri has put them ahead at Carrow Road. And Campbell shoots wide of the bar as well. This is getting a bit ridiculous. Manchester United's opponents are just not on target. None of them. Schneiderlin. Memphis. Oh, Memphis. Absolutely wonderful. Memphis Depay. Straight at the keeper. Manchester United just playing beautiful stuff. And a handball against Smalling again. To Campbell this time. It's a United free kick. Not a great one either, but United do keep the ball. But luckily, if anything. Oh, Memphis. Absolutely wonderful, isn't it? Memphis Depay. He's making runs at everybody. Scaring the Palace defenders out of their socks. Beautiful stuff. Oh, just where the post too. Memphis. Everybody at Manchester United has been absolutely brilliant stuff. And that's why they're on this magnificent run. Schneiderlin. Best of passes. Fernandez. Oh, shock at Carrow Road. Jan Zukic. I don't think it's Jan Zukic actually. You'd be Jana Kukovic has scored against Manchester City, making it 2-2. And that's the last thing City need, with Manchester United ahead here. Herrera, he's put it in through the keeper. 3-0, a game over. And Manchester United convincing winners again. Mark the Hour made all this his own, didn't he? And then Herrera belting it past Ferroni with no chance again. Straight through the, oh my word, that's so wonderfully placed. Right where Ferroni couldn't reach it. Beautiful play by United and Herrera. 7 goals this season, and Herrera has come such a long way since he signed last season. And he's proven why he's such a fan favourite amongst the Old Trafford fans. He may be behind Aaron Henwood in that stat, but he's certainly making a case for himself. Zaha is Zaha seems to be struggling a little bit, and and I think that might have been, I'm not sure there it is. You get that. In any case, oof. Over the bar, it was Jednak. Oh my. Let's see. Almost a bad pass from De Gea. Martial. Martial clean through. Oh, Martial has spilled it, but Schneiderlin does it. No, I bet Speroni spilled it, my apologies. But Schneiderlin is right on target in any case. 4-0 to United. It's too easy. Martial. Look at the slotted past the keeper. It's a good save to a degree, but he puts it right into the path of an oncoming Morgan Schneiderlin of all people. And proving why he's been such a valuable signing as well. Morgan Schneiderlin scores again. Had a few goals early in the season, didn't he? He's got 4 now. I think it was 2 against Southampton, wasn't it? Yazai with 2. Herrera and Schneiderlin with 1 apiece. Manchester United 4. Crystal Palace 0. Another thumping victory for Manchester United. And that's the way it ends. And this is getting a bit ridiculous, isn't it? Manchester United winning by a high scoreline and Palace just missing everything. Although that man, David De Gea, superb as ever, couldn't stop him anyway, even if you were on target. It doesn't matter. David De Gea, once again with another clean sheet, tells the whole story of Manchester United's defensive record. It's all him. Well, Manchester United, another stroll at Old Trafford tonight. And the title is looking a massive possibility amongst other things that they are still a part of. Manchester United 4, Crystal Palace 0. Today's coinciding game, the final score from Carrow Road, Norwich City and Manchester City with a 2-2 draw, has serious implications now for the Barclays Premier League table. With 8 games to go, Manchester United are now up by 8 points and almost a surefire for the title. Chelsea are now 11 back, Arsenal going to 4th, Liverpool up to 5th, Stoke City, Spurs, Villa, Sunderland, Everton top 10, Leicester City, Norwich and Swansea. It's now getting a bit more tighter than it was earlier. Norwich are on for a miraculous recovery, and that 2-2 draw will work wonders. Crystal Palace's loss puts them in a little bit of danger, but you have to say, everyone from probably maybe Newcastle, Southampton downwards, or rather maybe Bournemouth upwards, are actually safe. Bournemouth, probably a couple more wins would do it for them. In a wonderful season for Bournemouth. But the relegation zone is looking a bit more of a battle now. Leicester City, Norwich City and Swansea down there.